The story begins on a California highway near San Francisco.
This dump has been extensively dug for a couple years, ever since they tore this house down, so I got to figure out where someone hasn't dug. So I'm going to probe and look for the spots that aren't so loose.
For here we've got some evidence of someone's dinner a long time ago.
Oh yes, oyster.
It's a cherry pectoral.
Check this out over here. It's someone tailing somebody else digging here, but look at all the Victorian ironstone china from your home country.
Oh yes.
All the ironstone that we used in the West was imported here from England. This was a dump in the 1870s through the turn of the century, but this part of the dump is all 1880s. Got a pouring pitcher, chamber pot, small plate, big plate.
Yeah.
This is actually a whiskey, a Union Oval applied top 1880s whiskey flask blown at the San Francisco and Pacific Glass Works, early 1880s. This is a cinnamon bottle from the 1870s. It's a spice bottle.
You know your bottles.
Oh yeah.
They don't call you Bottle Ned for nothing.
Patent pending. It's just like, it makes you feel like a kid again, you know, because I think as kids we read storybooks about sunken ships full of treasure and pirates and all these things from this fantasy world, and digging is kind of like a fantasy world because you're digging up things from a period in time that's so antiquated and long forgotten by us now today with all our technology, and we're like digging in this ancient time period in history, even though for us, you know, in California only 150 years ago is very old, but they didn't have refrigeration, they didn't have automobiles, they didn't have all these modern amenities, so you're digging in this time period that's just like, it's almost romantic to picture the Old West. So I love picturing intimate moments from people's lives, like a fruit jar or a medicine bottle, and thinking about, wow, there was someone alive 150 years ago that maybe just had a drinking problem, like people do today. And there's a little intimate reminder of that we're all humans and we all have the same habits as people did back then.
Hi everyone, I'm really excited to be here today in California with Bottle Ned.
That's what I bottle said.
Yeah, Bottle Ned has a YouTube channel called Bottle Ned.
Digging the Old West with Bottle Ned, because this is the Old West.
And we also have Paige with us here today as well.
I'm the muscle.
Absolutely. And we are going to be doing some bottle digging, which is really exciting because I've never done that before in California. So this is a bit of a treat. So can you tell us where we are today, Ned, and what we're going to be doing, what we might hope to find?
Well, we're in the Old West. We're in Sacramento, and Sacramento was the head of navigation for the California Gold Rush. So people arrived here on steamboats. They were coming up the American River, and the head of navigation is the last navigable point by boat before they could offload their supplies and get as close as possible to the foothills where they mined for gold. So Sacramento had a booming population starting in the early 1850s, and this was one of the many city dumps from the Victorian era. And it's now a residential neighborhood, and a lot of people don't know that there was a dump under here, and there still is. So underneath our feet right now, underneath these houses and streets and sidewalks and trees, there is Victorian garbage buried from the city's Gilded Age. So we're gonna dig some of it up. All right, get your shovel. Hope you got your digging muscles all.
I have. I'm just getting prepared.
Yeah, you doing your stretches?
Yep, warming up.
Yeah, so this dump was capped off at the turn of the century so they could build houses on it, but below this cap of soil, you're seeing, we're just getting into these ashy primary layers of
see that ash there.
Black ash. Now that ash was from people's wood burning stoves, fireplaces. They, don't forget that heat was obviously sourced by fire back then. They didn't have electric heaters. They didn't have electric lights, so it's all from flame, so there's a lot of ash you find in old trash layers. Should get a shot of Nicola like solo digging in the layer.
Yoga? Hot digging. Yeah. Oh my gosh! I can't believe that. Oh my goodness. And as if by magic. I know. The magic of Bottle Ned.
Oh, there's two. It's a double bot scoop.
Oh, let's have a look at those. That looks like it's got embossed.
Yes, that's a. I don't want to ruin the surprise and fun, but I've been doing this so long, I know what that is already.
Oh.
Dr. D. Jane's expectorant.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is for people with consumption and issues with coughing and lung issues. So this would make them spit up. This would produce phlegm. Dr. D. Jane's expectorant, like expectorate.
Great. I love there's so many of these quack cures.
Yeah. Oh, look at it. Look where we are, man. It's 105 degrees. Imagine back then, there's no air conditioning. I mean, people were like, ugh.
Nice one. This is the first time it's seen the light of day for a very long
150
time.
years.
Welcome to the world, Bottle.
Yeah. I was like motorcycles driving by.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. There weren't any of those around last time that it was out in the in the air.
They heard that bottle heard the clip clop of horses when it was heard.
I know, it really puts it into perspective, doesn't
Now it's
it?
hearing an internal combustion machine going by.
Oh,
Okay,
nice
bot
one.
number 2.
Beautiful. Where shall I put this? Over here.
Just whatever you do, don't put it in the sun, because
for
old
right now.
glass is very delicate. You know, it's coming out of the 55-degree constant temperature. It's been like that for 150 years. So if you all of a sudden remove it into an extreme environment and put it out into a 100-degree day, it might cause something weird to happen. So you want to just wrap it up, you know, put it in a cool, dry place.
Brilliant. Bottle Ned's bottle tips, literally.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Oh, and if it has a cork in it, if it has like something blocking the top, pressure can build up inside the bottle and cause it to actually blow up or expand and crack. So you want to take something and just go like this. Just get so you have air getting into the bottle. So
It's a beautiful blue.
yeah, that's an aqua.
Okay, no, that's a really
patina.
good point. So thanks for that tip, Ned. Yes, we got a horseshoe. Talking of the horses who used to bring the carts along and dump the rubbish, here we have a shoe.
Before they had those delivering your mail, they had these guys. Here's the lucky end. There's the unlucky end where your luck dumps out, and then there's the lucky end where you hold the luck in.
Fabulous. I think you need to prop it there the right way up. It's a good omen.
All right, there you go.
I just subscribed right now.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, dude.
You can, if you subscribe to Nicola White Mudlark, we'll give you a shout out right now.
Hold on. Nicola White.
So it's Nicola
Okay.
White.
N-I-C.
Yeah, so it's Nicola.
Yeah, Mudlark.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Here we go. I just subscribed to you too.
Great, what's your name?
I'm Jay.
Jay.
Yeah. I will definitely check out the video when it drops.
Yeah,
all
do.
right?
Right on, Jay.
Do.
All right, you guys have a good one.
Bye,
Bye. Bye, Jay.
Dutch gin bottle, like a tapered shape to it. You know, the sailor's favorite, the gin. Yeah.
So there's quite a few oyster shells coming up too.
The bones and oyster shells, remnants of things that people ate and drank. Bottles, bones, and oyster shells. But this oysters, we're way up. You know, we're inland. These oysters didn't grow around here. They're from the San Francisco Bay. Probably in the South Bay, they had oyster beds. Jack London, the writer, actually worked at one of them. And in the gold rush, oysters were a big delicacy because they were hard to get all the way up to the foothills from the bay, over like 100 miles away. So they would they would bring them up there, but at great cost, and so it was very expensive to eat oysters if you were a gold miner in the foothills, and even up here in Sacramento. So it was a delicacy. They actually had in a local town up in the foothills called Placerville, they had a special dish called the Hangtown Fry. It was oysters and eggs, and it was just like everything, all these expensive, yummy, meaty protein ingredients. And miners, if they had a good claim, if they had some success mining, they would go into town and celebrate with a Hangtown Fry.
And probably some whiskey.
Yeah.
Or I definitely would. Oh, and a bath.
Yeah, in a bath. You always find buttons.
Yeah, I seem to have the luck with buttons, and I feel like some bottles are just attracted to certain people. Like,
Yeah.
I always find perfumes somehow. Perfumes and buttons.
I always find bottles made of glass. Lots of them. Every bottle.
A mason jar. Jar sealer.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, it's beautiful. Nice color.
That's pretty, isn't it?
Yeah, nice dark color.
So that's a
Goes
like
on the top of like a canning jar.
Oh, okay.
And then there may have been like something that would go on top of it
Yeah, there'd
to
be
hold it in place.
a metal lid, like a zinc lid.
Yeah.
So that would go. This would fit over the rim of
Oh,
the
yeah.
jar. So the
Okay.
jar's like this. That goes over it, and then there's a zinc lid that screws over the whole
Right.
thing, just to seal it even better. Protect you from botulism, hopefully.
Hopefully. Otherwise you have to take one of those like medications.
Yeah.
Bogus medications.
Expectorant.
Yeah.
This thing is going to have some cool patina when it dries off.
Yeah, it
Leave in
looks like it does have some really nice iridescence on it there.
And as they dry out, you'll see the iridescence even better. Yeah.
I was just filming you doing a bit of digging there, Jan, like searching through the pile.
There we go.
You just found the seal to the gin bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got like it's a handmade seal. Like they put a glob of glass on the shoulder of the bottle and stamped it.
Yes, that's beautiful.
Avon Hoboken. That was Hoboken gin.
Just find that in the pile.
Yeah.
Jan, well done. Yeah, nice one. Oh, that's a beauty.
Yeah, it's cool the way it's like melting on
Yeah.
this side because of this is the side it went like upright. The bottle sat like this, so this part is melted because it was sagging down because of gravity.
Yeah.
And then there's a little string of glass right there that when they finished it.
Oh, lovely.
Handmade stuff, man.
Yeah.
Can't beat it.
I know.
It's always important to monitor the tailings.
Yeah.
So I found the most marbles, buttons, doll parts,
Coins. Yeah.
little
this?
opium vials.
Okay, we got an amber flask. That's exciting. I don't think it's a Western whiskey bottle, but if it was, I'd be dancing in that alley.
I'd like to film that.
I would like to film that too.
I believe what this is going to be is a Warner's safe.
And what is that? A Warner's safe.
It's an American patent cure from Rochester, New York. It's a kidney and liver cure. And it has, actually, it says Warner's safe, and it has a picture of a safe.
Oh my gosh.
And you can tell it.
Wow, look at
That
that. It's
very-
huge. It's so big.
Yes, they're bigger bottles. So let's hope it has a top. Come on, baby.
The 80s.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh, safe.
Oh my God. Oh,
Oh,
it's got a top.
yes.
There it is, beautiful blob top.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, look at
It's a
that.
Warner's. Oh,
Beautiful.
woo.
How are you feeling, Bottle Nerd?
Oh, I feel like I can explode. There we go, ready? Ready
Yes,
for the,
yes,
the
yes.
money shot?
Yep.
Oh, here we go. And the best part is yet to come. The reveal of the embossing side of this bottle. Ready?
Yes. We are. Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
It's a safe.
Oh my gosh, look at that. That is something else.
Warner's safe. Kidney and liver cure.
That is a beautiful bottle.
It's got a safe on it. Look at the blob top. It's got that's a blob top.
Oh my goodness me. Look at that.
And you can already see it developing a beautiful patina right down there.
So it's kidney and liver cure, Warner's Safe kidney and liver cure, and like you said, a picture of a safe.
Yep, this was one of the best-selling patent medicinal products in the 19th century. This was so popular. This guy just made a fortune off of selling this product. He eventually sold them in England. There's some that say London. Where this says Rochester, New York, there's some variants that say London. Because that's how popular the product got.
That is stunning. It's
Look,
really a work of art.
what Paige pointed out is now it's exploding with patina as it dries out.
Yes, look at that iridescence there on that bottle.
And we gotta aerate it. Gotta aerate it before. Oh my God, there's actually a cork in here.
I think there still might be some kidney and liver cure in there.
Oh my God, it's hissing.
Oh, seriously?
Oh, good, I got it. Phew! That could have exploded easily. The bottle started to hiss.
Oh, okay.
It's still got the stuff in it.
Oh no!
Look. Oh. Anthrax, anyone? Oh, smell that.
It took a second sniff.
Film yourself smelling it.
Ooh.
Oh.
Pass it around. Pass
Yeah,
it
pass it around.
I think that's quite nice.
It's a ferment. What?
It's herbal.
It's the
You are
smell.
weird.
It's the smell of history.
It smells like tobacco or something.
Yeah.
What? You don't smell how weird that smells?
It's funky for sure. It's terrible.
You gotta really take a big whiff.
I'd wear that.
Boy, that's bizarre.
Look at the colour of that, isn't it?
I know, that was awesome.
Wow. So, what's this called again?
Pico.
This is a pico. This is a pico, and so I've just detected with the pico what I think is some glass. So let's see what it is. What's the best way to get it out then?
Find the edges of
Yeah.
it and dig around it and underneath it.
Okay.
Oh, that almost looks like a decorative piece of glass. Wow, that's an unusual shape.
You want to expose as much of it as possible.
Okay.
before you pull it out because it could
Yeah.
be against a piece of pottery.
Okay.
That could just snap a little.
Yeah, I
Careful
think
with your
it's.
fingers.
It looks like it's. Oh yeah, I forgot to put my gloves on.
He's too excited.
I forgot to put the gloves on.
I always do that. I get so excited. I'm like, screw the gloves.
Yeah, there we go, look. Oh, so it's, we can see what it was on the bottom there. What is that then?
Let's see.
Milwaukee?
Oh, it's like a sauce bottle or something. What?
Okay.
Milwaukee? Let me. What is this? I don't even recognize it. Dude, this is a new one. What? Merchants Mills Milwaukee.
Pure mustard.
Pure mustard.
Wow.
Wow, that's a really unusual figural mustard bottle. Oh, that just. I'd love to see the rest of that, what the shape
Yeah.
was. Oh,
Excellent.
1880s, late 1880s,
Oh,
early
great.
1890s.
I mean, and it doesn't matter if these things are broken because it's always a lot of fun researching.
Yeah.
And you never know, you can sometimes come across the old ads for it and stuff. So, yeah, there we go. Mustard. Is
Yeah.
that what it says? Mustard. Mustard. And it looks as if this could be the top half of the mustard jar.
Oh boy, we get to see the shape.
Yay! Look!
Oh my God, put it
Unite
together.
them.
Will it fit? Oh my gosh, and it kind of does, doesn't it? Oh
like
yeah,
there would have
look
been
at that.
Bit more
Yeah, maybe
between
there was another
there.
bulb, like a bulbous
Yeah.
thing, like around the. Yeah. Like the top part had the same thing as the bottom part.
Right.
It's almost shaped like a mucilage. How weird. I've never seen that before in my entire life.
No, really?
Nope.
Oh, great. See?
And that doesn't happen very often.
No, it doesn't.
To bottle lid.
Brilliant. This is bottle digging the luxurious way.
Yeah, thanks, Jam.
You're welcome.
It's even cold. It's like cold fruit.
Yeah. Jan has prepared us an amazing lunch.
Do you want me
Jan,
to feed you?
huge shout out to Jan. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Look, we've got fruit, we had amazing sandwiches. Chris, I feel better now because you know what? Actually, I was beginning to wilt in the heat. Like, how hot is it now, do you think?
95?
95?
95.
And that's
Don't worry though.
Fahrenheit.
It's gonna get hotter.
Oh, really? No, I feel better now. I've got ice around my neck. I'm ready to get back in the hole after my fruit. So, yeah.
Hey Jan, you forgot the whipped cream for the strawberries.
I know.
Oh,
It's not elegant enough.
Got a Chinese pot extraction in the works.
What is it?
A Chinese pot. Is everybody's fingers crossed? Fingers crossed.
Oh, there's movement. There's movement. Oh,
Check
wow,
that
look at that.
out.
It's in one piece.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's so unusual.
Yeah, so that is a Chinese pot.
Mm-hmm. So it would have
Soy sauce.
contained, yep, soy sauce.
Oh, look at that. Completely
Check out that.
intact as well.
Nice drip down the
Oh,
side.
yeah.
They wouldn't glaze it all the way down to the bottom, so the glaze wouldn't stick to the kiln.
Oh, that is spectacular.
There was no handle on it?
No handle, just a little pour spout. Top.
Ooh,
Check
can I
that out.
put my
Of course.
finger in that? Oh, let's see. Oh, that's really beautiful. So when would that date to as well? Like the mid-19th?
1880s, but there was a wide range of production on those. I mean, they
Yeah.
they produced them for thousands of years in earthenware vessels in China, of course. But
I think I may have discovered why they threw it in the dump.
Why?
oh, it leaked. That's how thin those things are.
Oh, nice find.
Not a lot of use for that.
Well done.
Yeah.
We've got, I do believe, a nice emerald capers
Ooh.
bottle. It's always exciting to uncover something with such a vivid color.
I think it's this horseshoe. It's working really well.
Ah, yes, it is, isn't it? Oh, yeah, there it is.
It's green.
Oh, look at that colour.
Oh my gosh! Look at that!
Oh, that's a beautiful color.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow! Beautiful shape
Oh,
too.
Wow,
That's
look at
what
that
they call
beautiful
color.
colour.
Oh, take a look. It's gorgeous.
Oh, it almost looks like a uranium glass, doesn't it? I mean, I know it's
not
not.
quite
but-
as glowy.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, look at that. Beautiful.
It's got a weird top.
Elegant shape, isn't it?
Totally.
It is, but the top
So
is
elegant.
big.
The top is weird,
Yeah.
you're right. It doesn't really have a lip
It's
of any
going
kind.
like
It just
this,
goes
though.
up and it's just sheared off.
Yeah.
Those are really interesting. They don't have tops. They just have like a
Does
lip.
it have any writing on it?
No, it's not embossed. It would have had definitely a paper label.
And that would have had capers in it. Fabulous.
Beautiful.
Capers. Really?
Yep. I found one of those full of capers in a dump. It was all anaerobic, so it was totally preserved. It was just, it had the capers in it and the cork in it and the liquid and everything. You could see it totally preserved.
It really goes well with your hair colour, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, somebody threw it in here just for me.
Red and
Oh,
green, like
special.
Christmas.
All right. Wrap that right up.
Yeah. Wrap this beautiful baby.
Sweat dripping in my eyes.
That's a really rare bottle glass color too. For handmade 19th century bottle glass. That pure green color is tough to get. In American-made glass, at least. It's harder to
I can well
find.
believe it. And now there's that lovely colour as well coming out, isn't
Iridescence,
Yeah.
yeah. That's from the decomposition of the glass and the soil. It slowly decomposes, but it creates this beautiful rainbow patina. So that's the very surface of the glass decomposing and slowly flaking off and becoming etched. So you see it kind of.
Yeah.
I wondered
so.
about that.
And let's see if he's got something there. Oh,
I think it's giving away where it's from.
is there any-
Dublin.
Dublin! Now, I come all the way over here to Sacramento to get a bottle from Dublin.
You're bringing them here. What did you planted these?
Well, don't. Everyone will think I did.
No, you can't reconstruct a layer like this.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that looks like a nice bottle.
This is actually really cool, and this looks like a round bottom soda. And these were made to be round shaped, so they wouldn't
Yeah.
stand up. So the cork wouldn't. The cork was constantly saturated; it wouldn't dry out, and the contents.
So this
wouldn't
is a
spoil.
torpedo?
Round bottom.
Oh, round bottom.
So this would have had, oh my gosh, that's beautiful. So that would have had aerated water in it, right?
Yep.
That is stunning.
Oh, it's got the
Oh.
name Cantrell.
That is beautiful.
Cantrell
Cantrell.
and Cochrane.
That's beautiful. You know, I've never seen a
Belfast.
whole bottle like that, the rounded one.
Dublin?
I've
I've never seen the Bi-City Cantrell and Cochrane. I've seen the ones that says Belfast, but this one's Belfast and Dublin. Oh, there's part of the wire.
That's a stunning
Tail.
find.
Oh, beautiful blob top.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the sea.
Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be all patinaed.
Good.
Oh my god.
If you want good bottles, go over to Bottle Ned.
That's right.
Yeah. And if you want European bottles, just wait till Nicola comes here from England. UK bottles. Wow.
They would actually use those round bottom bottles as ballast for ships.
Yep.
Really?
Yep, because they're so heavy and they brought so many thousands of these things over because people drank soda out of them.
Yeah.
And there's so many that they brought over that they'd weigh down the ships. They wouldn't even have to have ballast stone in the ship. Just these. Oh, it's just more Chinese.
Ooh,
Chinese.
wow. More Chinese.
Chinese bean pot.
Oh, wow. That's a nice color.
Oh, that is a
Yeah.
cool
It's
color.
got some designs in the glaze,
yeah,
but
that's gorgeous.
the glaze is a little deteriorated.
Is that like a lime, not lime, ginger pot or?
That's what they call them, but they're
Yeah.
kind of a general food pot.
Yeah.
We'll dump it out, see if there's a gold coin inside.
Oh, you never know.
Well, there's a dead rat. Almost as good. Oh, that's the Western Star. That's a trademark of the San Francisco and Pacific Glass Works in the 1880s.
really?
Yeah, that's called a star-based pickle out here. That's a San Francisco blown bottle made at a glass house out west here. So, star-based pickle. Yeah.
Nice.
1880s aqua.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Bitters?
Pickle.
Pickle.
Yep, there's the whole star base.
Oh yeah, nice.
That star is a little smaller than the previous one. Wherever I put that, let's see. Different stars, different guys. You know, different mold makers. So this was this guy's concept of a star. You know, they were basically instructed to make this mold and say this is the trademark for this glass works. And this is one guy's concept of a star burst, and then here's another guy. Both Western though, 1880s pickle bottles. Some clayware for the Brits.
Oh, look, a bit of stoneware down there.
They love their stoneware.
Maybe an ink.
Yeah, that looks like
Ginger
a
beer?
big ink.
Or a ginger beer.
Oh,
It's either an ink or a shoe blacking.
Wow, that's a fairly big one as well.
I want to get too excited because I could break something next to it, you know, when I'm
Yeah,
trying to excitedly dig this thing out.
Oh,
Shoe
that's
polish.
is that shoe polish or blacking ink?
Yeah.
Yes.
Blacking, yeah.
Yeah, blacking. And you know Charles Dickens worked in a blacking factory.
Yes.
Oh, that's lovely. Yeah.
See if it has the fingerprints. Yes, it does.
Oh, yes.
You can see the fingerprints in the glaze. There's another one right there.
Yeah. That's incredible, isn't it, when you see the fingerprints on something like that so long ago.
When they'd finished, and that's the last person to touch it before it completely dried. And
Nice
there's
one.
his fingerprints. We got multiple bot spots here. We have one big broken gin bottle, but there's another flask right there. It looks like it might be intact. I'm gonna remove the broken one first. Broken gin bottle. Ooh. English gin.
English gin.
There you go. More stuff from
It
England
gets
for you.
everywhere.
Jeez. Oh wow, that's a big pickle-looking bottle. It probably, given the size, it's probably going to be broken, but I'm going to be careful with it. That's an 1870s pickle bottle.
Is it?
It's probably broken because it's so big. I mean, I don't want to
Hold your
jinx
breath,
it.
everyone. Hold your breath.
Yeah, don't want to get myself or anyone else, or myself included, excited, because then Great expectations lead to great disappointment. It's such a big bottle, it can't be whole. I can feel the end of it.
Oh, can you? Oh.
Oh,
there it is.
That just would have been too good if this was whole. For some reason, this was hanging around before they threw it away in the 1880s. That's actually an 1870s Fire Aqua Western pickle bottle, Gothic, with the windows, the church windows. Oh.
So much for my fantasies. They died the day I dug this hole. Caught up in a spider's web, but it was just too late to know. I thought that this hole would have good bottles inside, but now it's giving me nothing but shattered glass, shattered glass. Feel like I could run away from this empty
Yeah, they modeled those pickle bottles after like the Gothic architecture of the time.
Did they? Mm-hmm. Wow.
That was in a saloon or something.
Oh, let's see.
That was in an Old West saloon.
So that was a spittoon.
Yep.
Did they have
we're missing a
spittoons
few
in
more
England?
Yeah, I think they did. Yes.
Oh, is that just a uniquely Western,
No, I
disgusting
think
habit?
they did. Well, for wine tasting especially.
Oh, I think we're missing a
But-
few pieces there. But
yeah, but
look at
give
that.
an
I think
idea.
some pretty exotic looking flora.
It is, isn't it?
here. Is it a Christmas cactus maybe? Something thorny.
In a bar, everybody had chewing tobacco going,
Right.
and then they'd have to do something with spit because you can't swallow it. So they'd have it on either end of the bar, a spittoon, so you could
Spit it out.
Oh, God.
That looks like. Could that be another one?
It almost looks like it
almost
could be
looks like-
another
Yeah,
one.
that's huge.
I mean, I thought it was maybe the other side of the same one, but
See that there? Wow. Oh my gosh. Look at that.
oh, that is another one.
Oh wow.
It's almost intact.
That's incredible.
you get an idea.
Whoa, boink.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's fancy stuff too.
So that's a spittoon.
This was an elegant. My theory is this was an elegant saloon.
Right.
This is expensive people's. This is porcelain. This isn't even
This is
ironstone.
a posh people's spittoon.
Yeah, posh.
Posh spitters.
This is fancy stuff right here. I think I'm starting to think a saloon with a restaurant, and they cleaned house. They cleaned up the place. They cleaned up a back cupboard cabinet, you know, and they threw away old pickles and stuff that was, you know,
Yeah.
old inventory. Wow, this is, jeez.
That's that's really
This
spectacular.
little whiskey tumbler or shot glass would make sense.
Yeah.
Oh,
shot
yeah.
glass.
The spices too.
Yeah.
Bitters.
Sorry, I'll get it
Yeah.
out of the way.
Yeah.
Wow. That's really interesting.
Each part of a dump is a different wagon load from a different establishment or dwelling house. So it's probably, this wagon load is from a restaurant saloon.
That's a beauty, isn't it?
My bottle digging career started going out to ghost towns, and I ended up finding the dump to this 1880s town in the heart of Death Valley, and I just spent hours out there in the cold picking up shards of glass and imagining what it must have been like to be, you know, a pioneer of that area, and so it all just started from there. I knew I had to go find some whole bottles.
This is, if you ever watched an old Western movie, when they're drinking whiskey out of a bottle, this is exactly what the bottle would look like. This is a San Francisco blown whiskey fifth. And I don't see any embossing. Some of these are embossed. They're extremely collectible and desirable. This one has the whittle effect, though. Up the yin yang, you can see.
What's the whittle effect?
It's when the glass was blown, the bottle was blown into a cold mold, and then it kind of shriveled up a little bit.
Oh.
And now it looks like it's whittled out of like a piece of wood.
Oh, got it.
See, it's wavy. It's got this wavy surface texture.
Yeah.
German glass has it too, a lot. But some of the Western bottles have it. Only the ones that were blown into cold molds in the morning before the mold heated up. Yeah, whew. A desirable characteristic. It's crudity in a bottle, which makes the bottle more interesting. That's 1880s, maybe late 1870s, Western whiskey bottle.
Okay, guys, there could be something special down here. So, oh, yes. Oh my gosh, it's the same as what Bottle Ned found earlier. Look,
Another Warner's.
it's a Warner's kidney and liver cure. Look at that.
Ooh, and it's perfect.
Oh, it's amazing. I just love that embossing.
It's a safe.
Why did they have a safe on it?
So, you know, it's safe. It's a visual representation that it's a safe product.
Oh, look at that. And it's Roche Stern, New
Rochester.
York. Oh, Roche Stern.
You're so excited. I know.
Roche Stern. Rochester. Yeah, wow, that's amazing.
Oh my God.
Let me give it to you for safekeeping.
Oh yeah.
2 in 1 day.
Oh, that's incredible.
With a nice blob top.
Part of the little tiny Chinese.
Oh, that's a little
there.
wine.
Rice wine.
Yeah, rice wine cup.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
or
so
soy
cute.
sauce.
Okay. Wow. Brill. Somebody else want to go now?
Ah, crap! Oh, so close.
Oh.
A
Guess
brunette's cocoa, eh?
Oh, a heartbreaker.
Burnett's Cocoane.
Oh.
It's actually a hair tonic bottle, but they put at a certain point they added cocaine to their ingredients.
Really?
Yeah, like an electric hair tonic. Really made your hair go crazy.
That's a beautiful bottle.
Yeah, Burnett's Cocoane. Ah, so close.
Take a look. I mean, would you still keep a bottle like that?
I mean, those are, you know, available. You can find them whole eventually if you dig enough.
Yeah.
So one like that, probably not worth keeping because it's too broken.
And to me, that bottle is almost shaped like a cocoa bean.
Yeah.
That's
Yes. I hadn't thought about that.
Oh, Paige, why aren't you down here?
Oh man!
Is that a perfume?
Oh, a Lubin?
Lubin Parfumé Paris. I think I might have an inkwell bottle. Hold on. Oh, I do.
Oh,
Cone ink.
yeah. Oh, that is so beautiful. Wow.
It's called a cone inkwell
That's perfect.
for
isn't it?
obvious reasons.
Looks like a doorknob.
Yeah.
It does.
Thought about that.
Oh, that's so pretty. Look at that glass. That
Beautiful color.
is. I've not seen one of those before.
That's the very common American style of ink
Is it?
from the late 1800s.
Let's do a little cone ink in the sun shot. Where's the sun? Oh yes, look at that. Lovely.
Ah!
Oh
It's
no!
one of those case gin bottles, but it's broken in place.
Oh
Oh, it's. Let's see how much of it we can expose.
A heartbreaker.
Even above it. It's just in here, just perfectly, except for it's broken in place.
This little bottle actually says opium.
no! What does it really?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
It's a light strike of embossing, but
Oh, McMunn's.
yeah.
Opium. So
That's-
it would have actually had opium in here.
Yes.
Proudly.
Yes.
It's Dr. McMunn's elixir of opium. That's a patent medicine too. Oh, something bit me.
No.
Oh!
Very good.
Razor sharp chompers.
I found a button. A little one.
Oh,
Add it to the button pile.
Where's the button pile?
In my pocket.
There you go. Buttons. Buttons.
I know we're getting all tired from digging in 100-degree weather for 6 hours, but I have something that might help.
really?
Yes, it's just the boost we all need. It's some snuff.
Oh, is it a snuff bottle?
Yep, it's a snuff bottle, which is, you know, the good kind of tobacco. Kind that makes you work even faster.
Brilliant.
Oh, man. Okay, let me get it out. Whoa!
Oh, wow.
Put this in your nose and snort it.
That is a snuff bottle.
Snuff bottle.
Wow. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen a snuff bottle.
In a golden honey amber.
Ooh.
It's big enough to get your finger in.
Oh, right. To scoop out a big load of snuff.
Yeah.
It's a lovely amber, isn't it?
Yeah, honey.
Oh, yes.
That's actually the first one of those I found whole.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a nice colored one for your first one whole. We almost found one yesterday, remember?
I know.
So, Bottle Ned here just scouring out the last corners to make sure there isn't a gin bottle within a few centimetres of him.
Yeah, that would keep me awake at night. If I don't finish this last little section.
So, Bottle Ned, what is your favourite bottle from today?
Ooh,
What's your favourite find?
I don't know. You got to go for those Warners, but yeah, really, when you have like a really beautiful embossing design and a great shape, to me that just has it all. Yeah, but a lot of the bottles, they're just cool in different ways. They're from the same time period, so they're all kind of equal in my eyes. Like there's round bottom sodas and there's like little medicine bottles, and just each one is cool for a different reason. How's that for a really politically correct answer?
Yes. What about you, Paige? What's your fave from today?
Well, I'm stoked about the snuff bottle. I haven't found one of those whole yet. And I just love the shape. They're just shorn off neck. Quite satisfied with that.
Good snuff is enough for
Well,
Paige.
for me.
And Jan, what's your favourite from
Oh
today?
my gosh. Well, I have two. I have three. Besides all of them. Okay, I like the cone-shaped ink. I like the green 7-Up green bottle that Paige found, and I love that round bottled soda.
Yes,
That says Dublin, and
beautiful, isn't it?
it's so unusual. We don't see round bottomed bottles very often.
Round bottom bottles. That's quite a mouthful, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, I love them all. I do love that Warner's. Is it Warner's or Werner's?
Warners.
Oh, I do love that Warner's bottle, but all of them, and the little perfume bottle I love as well.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah,
That was.
all of them. Yeah, thank you so much for
Yeah.
this experience.
No, I mean, you know, we wouldn't have come in here to dig this hole in 105-degree heat if you didn't fly in this time
oh
of
my
year.
gosh, yeah,
and
I know.
maybe if we waited, someone else would have dug here. So we have you to thank too.
That's right. You got two of those Warner
Yeah, I have to say it's been
that you got to find.
particularly hot bottle digging. But luckily we had this shade, and thanks to Jan we had so much ice and water. So yeah, teamwork makes the dream work. I so enjoyed that whole experience. It's just been so much fun watching that video back. It was just brilliant to be able to unearth so much history, or rather, should I say, watching other people unearth so much history, and at the same time learning about the gold rush and Sacramento history and little obscure details about bottles and all sorts of things that I didn't know. So all round, it was just an excellent day. It was one of the hottest bottle digging expeditions I've ever been on in so many ways. And I hope that you enjoyed watching the experience as much as I enjoyed being there. And I hope that wherever you're watching from, that all is well in your world, that you are having a good day, a good night, that you're in good spirits and good health. So I'm going to start by saying a big thank you to 3 very special people. Let's start off with the bottle host, digging the Old West with Bottle Ned, the all-singing, all-dancing professor of bottles and bottleologist, digging the Old West with Bottle Ned. What I love about Bottle Ned is that he really combines his absolute passion. I mean, you can see how passionate he is about bottles, with his passion for history as well. And the two go together so well. I mean, it's great finding bottles, but when you can add the details, when you just know so much about what you're digging up, that just makes all the difference. And so I came away really enlightened. So thank you so much, Bottle Ned. And please go over and check out Bottle Ned's channel. Also, big thanks goes out to the Baroness of Bottles, the veritable belle of bottle digging, Paige of Down in a Hole Instagram. Again, Paige knows so much about what she's digging up, and it was great to watch her in action down in the bottle digging hole, and sometimes, especially when she was pulling out the soya sauce bowl, what is it, a pot, the soya sauce pot. It really looked as if she was kind of being a bit of a bottle midwife, and that she was just helping to deliver this soya sauce pot. So thank you very much, Paige. It was so good to meet you. Now, a very, very special thank you goes out to my marvellous and kind friend, Jan Bishop. Jan kept us alive by arranging the tent for the shelter over the hole, and for providing 5-star catering. It really was bottle digging in luxury. We had the most wonderful food all day, homemade sandwiches and fruit and snacks, and ice. Now, I have never appreciated ice as much. When in the morning we went to pick up a couple of large sacks of ice, I was thinking, oh, do we really need all of this ice? And, this is interesting. What's going to happen to that? Well, I can tell you that by the early afternoon, I was dipping my head in the ice on a very regular basis. And whereas I usually try to maintain some kind of semblance of, glamour, I try anyway, even if you don't think so, during my expeditions, all thought of that had completely gone out of the window by early afternoon in Sacramento. On that very, very hot day, I was looking an absolute scream. I was just dipping my head in the ice and the water. I had ice sort of soaked scarves around my neck, and it was just, oh my goodness. But anyway, Jan, you saved my life. I've never been so utterly hot before, and so thank you so much for all the water, the ice and the food and everything. It was brilliant. So what a great team to go out with on that day in Sacramento. It really was brilliant. And I'm not going to talk too much about the bottles that we found because, this video is already pretty long, but I did want to just mention one of them, which is the one which I was lucky enough to bring home, and it is one of the Warner's Safe Kidney and Liver Cure. So Warner's Safe Kidney and Liver Cure. Here it is. It's such a detailed bottle. Let me just hold it up. Try and hold it up so you can just see. You can see that beautiful safe there embossed on the bottle. And we've got Warner's safe kidney and liver cure. And at the bottom, Roche Stern, as Rochester shall henceforth be known as Roche Stern. Of course it's not, it's Rochester, New York, but you know, Roche Stern has a certain ring to it, don't you think? So this is a beautiful bottle, 19th century bottle. Isn't it incredible that it survived so long under the earth in Sacramento? And I wonder who bought it to sort out his kidney and liver problems. And I just wanted to tell you a little bit about the person who started this company. Let me get my notes, the history behind this bottle. So in a nutshell, Warner's was, it refers to Hulbert Harrington Warner, who was a very successful salesman of safes before he actually bought the patent to the this remedy. So that is one of the reasons that there is a safe embossed on the bottle. And he was a bit of a genius. He was very good at advertising. And so the combination of the fact that he used to have a very successful safe business and then putting that safe on there so that people would look at it and go, oh yes, a safe cure. Of course, who wouldn't want to buy a safe cure? And so it was an absolute raving success. And it wasn't long before Warner's was worldwide, including in London. In fact, I was just looking up in some of the newspaper archives, some of the adverts for Warner's, and there's so many letters, probably completely made up, from people who are writing to the newspapers to say that Warner's kidney and liver cure has just cured absolutely everything in their life, every ailment that they had. So of course it was very popular and everybody wanted a bottle of Warner's kidney and liver cure on their shelf. And so all was very, very good. But unfortunately, it was in 1893 when Warner's empire shattered because of the financial panic of 1893. And unfortunately, he'd made some not so terribly wise investments, including some in gold mines and oil. But even though his empire shattered, not all of his bottles did. And as you can see, we found two complete ones, and I'm sure that Hubert or Hulbert, it's just a strange name, isn't it, actually, Hulbert Harrington Warner would never have imagined that three people on a hot day in Sacramento in 2023 would be jumping for joy to find some of his empty bottles. Although actually one of them was, there was some in one of them, wasn't there? So this is rather delightful, and it's going to go pride of place on my dresser behind me with some of my other bottles. So thank you again, Bottle Ned. I was so happy to be able to bring one of these home. And by the way, because it's a bottle themed video today, I'm wearing my onion bottle earrings made by my good friend Wendy, who runs the folksy shop, Clark's Jewellery. She makes jewellery which is inspired by Thames finds and bottle digging finds too. So you could go over and check her folksy site and see if there's anything there that takes your fancy. So that's all that I'm going to say about the bottles and the objects that we found. I think the rest speaks for itself. And there's so much information about those bottles, and what I particularly love are the vintage adverts. And, you know, the quack cures, there were just so many of them in Victorian times, weren't there? And over here it's the same, we still find them, Dr. Holloway's and pearl ointment. And of course a lot of these remedies probably made your conditions an awful lot worse. Right. So, also, when I was in Sark recently, I actually bought myself in a little junk shop a Dutch gin bottle. And so this is an entire bottle. So the ones that Bottle Ned was finding which were broken, they would have looked very similar to this one. And this one is, who's this? E. Kiedelen. And of course this seal here would have gone, I think, on the side, on the shoulder here. It's the same colour, look, that beautiful kind of dark olivey green. So that's what an entire one would look like. It's beautiful, isn't it? Right, so I'll put that back there. Also, when I was in Sark, if you saw my last video, I did a bottle giveaway. And it's this bottle here, which is a really nice torpedo bottle. It hasn't got anything in it. But this was pulled out of a hedge in Sark, and it also dates back to Victorian times. And so lots of you entered this draw to try and win the bottle. So this is a good time to find out who's won it. So here I am on pickawinner.co, and I'm going to paste the YouTube video link in here. There it is. Let's fetch it. Now we're going to select a filter. And it was a keyword filter that I used. I asked people to put hashtag Sark. And now we're going to find out who has won this bottle. So, eyes on the screen. Continue. Please wait while we load the comments. Lots and lots of comments. And if you're anything like me, you'll be watching thinking, I'm never going to win it. But you have to be in it to win it. So let's pick a winner. Ready? Pick a winner. And it is Kathy J. Your stories are always so interesting. I cannot imagine being locked in that prison for 3 days. I guess that would be considered cruel and unusual punishment by today's standards. Bless those ladies for keeping her company. I hope your trip is delightful. Horse and buggies and all. Hashtag Sark. Great. Well done, Kathy. You've won this bottle. And if you're looking at that and thinking, what is Kathy talking about? What prison is she talking about? Then go and watch the video, my last video. I'll put a link up on the screen so you know which one it is, and you will find out. Right, well done, Kathy. Commiserations to everybody who didn't win the bottle, but don't worry because I will be doing more giveaways in the very near future. I've got some really nice things to give away, so stay tuned for those. And well done again, Kathy. Well done. Congratulations. If you contact me via my website, then I will get that bottle sent to you as soon as possible. So before I go, I just wanted to mention a couple of things. The first one is that during the whole month of September here in London, there will be the Totally Thames Festival taking place, which celebrates all things River Thames. And there's art exhibitions, there's walks and talks, there's choirs, there's theatre, there's loads of things, and you can find out all about those events on the Totally Thames website, which is the Thames Festival Trust. The second thing I wanted to mention is that yesterday I was out on the foreshore on the River Thames with the ladies who lark, Monica and Anna, and also Old Father Thames, Marie. You may have seen some of her videos. And also the American mudlark, as she's known as on Instagram. And so there were a whole bunch of us and we had a great time. And we were with Matt Bradley of the Today Show on NBC. So if you're in the USA, you probably have heard of the Today Show. Well, they were doing a little piece on mudlarking, believe it or not. And so we spent, I don't know, probably a good 5 hours or so on the foreshore mudlarking and chatting to Matt all about mudlarking and why we love it, etc. And so this piece is going to be condensed into a 3-minute piece, probably not much longer than that. And it should be coming onto the Today Show on NBC this Thursday, which is the 31st of August. So if you're in the USA, do watch it and let me know what you think. I'm not sure if I can get it here. And, well, I might not be in it much because it'll be interesting to see how they condense 5 hours filming into 3 minutes. But you might catch sight of my stripy top and my pink boots walking along. And so, I hope it turns out well. We had a lot of fun. And let me know what you think if you see it. And in fact, maybe somebody could record it for me, because like I said, I'm not even sure if I'll be able to see it here. So it would be great to have a little recording of the mudlarking piece on the Today Show, NBC, on Thursday, the 31st of August. Well, I think that's just about it. I do want to say thank you once again to Bottle Ned, to Paige, to Jan for such a fabulous time. And I would like to say a huge thank you to all of you for watching this video and for watching all of my videos, and for your comments and your feedback and for your emails. I love hearing from you. I try and answer everybody as soon as I can, but I do get a bit behind sometimes. And if you've emailed me, you might sometimes hear back from my mum, who's actually helping me to answer some of my emails. So you may get an email from my mum, and she likes to chat. So what else? And thank you so much. I want to just say a big thank you to everybody who has donated to me via my Ko-fi site or via my super thanks. I really appreciate your donations. They don't go unnoticed, and so a huge thank you for that. But thank you most of all, everyone, for being yourselves and for just being so supportive. You're a great community, and I can never say it enough. So take care and look after yourselves, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again very soon with some more mudlarking or bottle digging, things of that nature, adventures in the very near future. And in the meantime, lots of love from London. See you soon.
So much for my fantasies. They died the day I dug this hole.